How long, the
this
reading
is
already is.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Hi guys, this is Sonsonmushi.
I'm Cheyenne again. Been here a few times now.
And this is going to be another finances reading, but reciprocated for Cheyenne, which makes me want a fourth and final career reading, but now it kind of makes me want so that you interpret. We don't have to do this part, but you can interpret these same cards and shuffle them your way for the love reading.
For you.
Yeah, just to make that.
Maybe. Because I also have to leave, remember?
Yes, it is 5:48, so we'll see how long this takes. But anyways, this is going to be this reading, and I am going to talk a bit about your circumstances, just so you guys want to know if this might be for you, and they don't have to be your circumstances, they might resonate anyways, but just to let you guys know, basically Cheyenne started working at a cafe, so her questions, because she wants to know certain things there, she wants to know if she will be able to communicate effectively with her boss and coworkers as a question. Second question is it going to be worth staying there at least 6 months? And her final question is just give a general vibe on the place, and just it's going to be kind of life as you're doing that. Okay. So we're going to start with the first question. And the first question, will Cheyenne be able to communicate effectively with her boss and coworkers? We get honesty. So I guess pretty strong yes so far. These are just facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
I'm not taking reversals, just so you guys know. It is fun to set the intention ahead of time sometimes.
Yeah.
Which means, I guess this gets swapped. Because you can still read the context for reversal anyways. And you said that to me a long time ago in January. And so we get the Six of Wands, the card of victory. We get that here. There's some challenge with that. We get the Six of Wands. We get the King of Wands, the card of honesty and intuition.
Some more honesty?
Yeah, some more honesty. So it really looks like honesty is a victorious route.
Yeah,
honesty is the best policy. So to answer that question, will you be able to effectively communicate with your boss and coworkers? Depends on how honest you guys are.
Yeah.
Depends on how true you stay to your authentic journey. We get the Four of Cups. This is the card of, I'm feeling the card of slow, the card of timid. It's the careful King of Wands. You know what you want to communicate, and you're being careful about it. With that in mind, you get the Eight of Cups, which is stepping away from that and just saying what you want to say. Then we get the Squirrel reversed, which is funny because I said I wouldn't take them reversed, but I'm taking this one. But I'll just read it. The Squirrel is a card of gathering. And how I take it reverse is just upright, which is saying gather until you're ready to say what you want to say. Like, prepare yourself, think more about what you want to say and how you and when you want to. Like, if everyone's stressed, and everyone's like freaking out and stuff, maybe it's not the best time to ask for a raise, that kind of thing. So it is also about timing, but also not about being scared or shy to ask certain questions. And then we get the Weasel, which is the card of retreat. What Spirit has to say about those is to free yourself from that energy. Those energies do keep you trapped. The energy of wanting to prepare and plan. If you stay stuck in that, it's going to get difficult to effectively communicate. But so long as you respect your own boundaries and what you're comfortable with, but free yourself from your own gifts as well. Spirit is saying these are gifts. It's a talent and a gift to be able to retreat and to gather and to plan. But it can also be a curse when you stay stuck in that energy for too long. I see this very much connected with the Four of Cups and Eight of Cups. The Four of Cups is one about a big opportunity, but it's too heavy to deal with. The Eight of Cups is all about stepping away from unfilled cups or unbalanced cups. These are unbalanced if one cup is heavier than the other three. So this is about leaving all of that behind and choosing a different route, which is one involving stepping away from all of this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all of this as in these like retreating type passive energies. So I'm really hearing be active and not passive, and most importantly be honest. Yeah. Yeah. So I hear pretty much yes.
Yeah. No, yeah. I actually we've done several readings, both on camera and off, just like in life. And every time I'm like surprised by how accurate it is.
Well, thank you.
Like just like on these cards, I was like, I don't know, for some reason every time we're about to do it, I'm like, I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Yeah, I'm not sure if this reading's gonna work. And then every time it, like, does, like, this sounds like me, you know?
Yes, but, like, I just don't think about it. I'm just like,
Yeah.
wow. And it's interesting. The backbone of this deck is love, which is another energy of honesty. Yeah. And so, whichever ones call out with each one is the one I'm going to take. So, this one is this time. It's going to be relevant to the Hanged Man. So this is, I'm hearing, yes. Is it going to be worth staying there 6 months? I get, so yeah, the backbone of this card is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is one of time of pause, contemplation. This is 3 of Cups. Just some interesting things. This 6 of Wands comes out straight up in the middle of this timeline reading I'm doing down here. You guys can't see it straight in the middle, but it is. This is the 6 of Wands. And this 3 of Cups is at the very beginning. So I find that interesting for some reason that I can't really quite explain in a short amount of time right now. But 3 of Cups, it sounds like, and it's interesting because there are 2 people there in particular that you've made friends with.
Yeah.
And there's 3 cups, and the cups are all about friendship. And in other traditional tarot decks, there are 3 people celebrating with their own cup each. So basically, I get there's a strong friendship that a big reason you were guided to work there was to spark these friendships. Whether they're going to be like super like long term or whatever, point is they're going to teach you certain things right now because every single person and situation you meet in this life is for a reason, including when you're not doing anything. Like if you're just having a day where you do absolutely nothing, I definitely want to tell you this because I do know we relate on this. Spirit just wants to say once again, there's no such thing as wasting your time. You're always doing something, and even though we know this, it still sucks when we're in those energies, you know? I'm in those energies a lot, but the point is that during those times, not to stress, and I feel like you have a better grasp on that than me. I definitely get very worried.
I don't. I just feel like I do.
Oh. And so we get the Turkey card, which is saying, give, but you're a very giving person. Be careful, though, not to give more than you need to, more than you want to. You might want to just because you're used to having to give a lot, but be careful of that. They might teach you, I see these are more karmic friendships where they're going to teach you all about self-respect and not getting walked over. I think that's a big thing I'm getting from this, especially with the timeline readings, if you know anything about 7 of Swords.
No, well, I actually can't read this deck because I don't know what goes to what. So this whole timeline reading is like a surprise for me.
Awesome. And this, we get introspect, gain the rewards from this journey, find the sweet honey in the situation. So the all behind, is it worth it? It's very much for a reason. So yes, and if it becomes not worth it, you would quit, but you would learn exactly what you needed to. Bear is about learning what you need to, being in a situation for as long as you need to gain all the sweet rewards there is from it. You could be in a time of suffering that could suck for 6 years, but with the Bear card, it can say it was worth those 6 years because you had to gain that much. You had to indulge that much on honey. It's kind of like eat until you're until you're full. So work there until you're full. Work there until you've learned everything you need to learn, which is in alignment with what you were talking about because you're really there for the experience, less so the money. And then we get the 3 of Swords. A tangled card.
Scared.
I associate this with the 3 of Cups. I associate this with that 7 of Swords, which is interesting. I put the 3 of Swords.
Is the 7 of Swords
right
the deception one?
It is.
Yeah. And
it's right next to that victory. Victory in a different aspect. Yeah, see what I mean?
Yeah.
However, I think these are different victories.
Yeah.
I think this one is quite successful regarding your boss. I think this one is quite unsuccessful regarding your friendships.
Ooh.
3 of Cups and 3 of Swords.
Oh yeah, because that's like the backstabbing one.
Yeah, and it's right next to the deception card with that victory, telling me that victory is about a different type. This 3 of Cups, which is right next to the 3 of Swords. It's almost as if this 3 of Swords is, or 3 of Cups is right here too. You know what I mean? Because this right here. So, yeah, I am getting for, if this is resonating with you guys, not to look out, not to think that anyone's out to stab your back, but that it just might feel that way. But it's so you can gain a lot of really positive stuff. This whole energy, it's gonna teach you how to give your all and be honest and loving. but to also respect your own boundaries. I am very much getting the boundaries energy from this, which is something I struggled with a lot, and I've gotten really good at it over just 2018 even. We get the Hermit reversed. It's funny, I kept saying I wasn't going to take them.
It's like coming out of my shell.
Yes, exactly.
Because the Hermit
I feel you're already a Hermit, yeah. So I find it significant. I flipped it upside down. So I'm getting, this is going to help you get out of your shell, open up more. It's going to hurt, yes, there's some pains with it, but it's again, that's more so about the bear, about the lessons behind it, and it may hurt, but it's going to teach you to disentangle and while continuing to extend your neck. And continue doing the things you're already good at. Continue giving, continue loving, continue celebrating, having fun, meaningful friendships, and then learning that this energy, this being like hurt energy, is not your energy that you want. And I'm just now realizing this is reversed. This is learning to disentangle and to pull these swords out of your heart that I'm hearing have actually been in there for a long time, pretty much, and getting out of your shell. So continuing these messages, I get the Five of Pentacles. This is getting out of your shell and doing it not for anyone else's sake, but for your own sake. That's how I'm getting the Five of Pentacles. Very different energy from Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is supposed to be about being left out in the cold and being hurt, but I am very much getting, and I know by saying that might be like, oh God, but I am very much getting, this is more about like, you're choosing to step out and open up and give for no other reason other than you're just an unconditionally loving person, which is what I also associate the Three of Cups with. So whatever friends and stuff you make on this journey, it kind of doesn't matter who they are, whatever situations you guys are in, because it's going to teach you a lot. And if they are going to have these negative, lower vibrational energies, then the true people suffering from it, I am seeing, is them. And it's just going to put them on their own path when you guys go different ways. I do see this as 6 months is good, and then after that you leave and leave those energies behind, and whatever energies come with you, they can if they want to. They might even try to spin it around as if you're betraying them by leaving, but it's like, if you want to leave working there, you can. So I wouldn't be surprised exactly if one of your coworkers, name, I don't remember her name.
Well, I don't want to name them.
But I just want to, but I don't want to just like gender, but like, what's her face, basically. But if they see this video, whoops, I'm so bad at this now. But like, there's just there's a deep connection where I am seeing that they might feel the Five of Pentacles the way it is, feeling left out in the cold when you leave. But it really will be up to your friends that you make and what they want to do, as well as where you are. It's learning that separation is an illusion. Distance is an illusion. So I feel that you have a strong grasp on that. And then I'm feeling that the friends you're making might actually have their own issues. And I think the majority of this pain I'm seeing, oddly enough, I am seeing very much that it is their pain, and that you're going to be really good at identifying that it's not yours. You're going to heal really smoothly, I hope, is how I feel. Clarifying that is the Wishes card and the Confidence card. I am getting that it was very much their energy that is going to hurt a lot, and you're just going to ascend. All your wishes are going to come true. You're going to gain the confidence. You're going to realize all you needed to do was step out of your shell, and then all that they need to do is much heavier.
And that does sound like this. Sorry, it doesn't. I'm not going to show it to them, so I don't know why.
Okay.
But like this, stepping out of my shell and gaining that is kind of like my goal.
Yeah.
For
it looks like that's coming too.
For this whole thing. So.
And then once again with the decks that came out, and I was thinking as I'm going, each backbone is going to kind of tie into the next as a separate timeline. This is the love energy again. This place just seems like it's going to do nothing other than benefit you every way I look at this. And so at the end of this, we get timelines. So this is the general vibe of the whole situation. It looks like you're going to be fair. You're going to give friendship a chance. You're going to contemplate on it, think about it, learn from it, and gain a lot of emotional fulfillment for the self. This is the love card, basically, to me. With this in mind, I'm going to read the backbone of this. Three of Swords. With that reversal, this is a reflection of that. So I'm not going to get to this yet. So you're going to think a lot about these connections and keep gaining with the bear, pretty much, more and more fulfillment out of this whole situation. Then you get the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. With all that contemplation, I think what you learn that you want is you do want friendship. You do want these people in your 3D space with the Ten of Pentacles. But with how much you want it, the balance doesn't seem equal with that Justice at the beginning, because we get the Ten of Wands below this. And the Ten of Wands is about holding all the weight. So it's that turkey card. You're going to eventually catch on through your own contemplation that how you feel about yourself is just fine, and that it's actually you're making up for all parts of the friendship. You're holding all the weight, perhaps, and that will be a victorious moment. I'm seeing. However, it'll be reciprocated with the Seven of Swords energy for some reason. I am getting more so this is their energy because you're one of the most honest people I know. So, victorious moment there. But when it's reciprocated with Seven of Swords, which is actually coming from their own places of heartache and hurt, which the real backbone is the Empress, do what's best for you. You're going to realize whatever energy is there, it's, again, their energy. All that painful energy, you see all of it with the bear, because that came out from the very get-go somewhere. Oh, in this part, yeah. You saw it already. The introspection, you already know how to see everything positively that's coming your way. It's the others that they're going to learn a lot from you. You're going to learn a lot from them. Yeah. And so the next issue is the Devil with the Four of Cups. This is stuck to the feelings of what could be, though, because you know that they're great people. You know that they're loving, that you guys are all technically really great friends. You know that's not the issue. The issue is just they have a lot of hurt and are not able or perhaps willing to put in as much weight and effort as you clearly have been from the get-go. However, this is where things change. That with that in mind, you're like, screw this Devil's energy. The Tower happens. Everything comes crashing down. I'm just going to do what is in my best judgment. You know, your best judgment. I like get into character. But this Tower comes crashing down. You change the whole dynamic by rising above, being the ultimate hermit, where you are still a turtle, you're a king, you're a mature energy, but you have feelings and you're going to express them too. You're going to be like, these are my feelings. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to like freak out. I'm not going to like laugh hysterically. I'm just going to be mature about this, tell you what I'm feeling, which is pretty good about myself. And also, this is how I deserve to be treated. Let me know your thoughts. And then, what? The king with the weasel?
The sharing your thoughts?
Sharing your thoughts?
With the screaming?
Oh, yeah! Forgot about that. And then, after that, is the Four of Pentacles and the Chariot. And then, with the Queen of Cups and the World. With that in mind, there will be two energies that I see needing to fully be balanced at the end of all this. That energy is going to be about holding on to driving yourself forward, but also letting that go. Or rather, this is about really letting go of that turkey energy, that giving energy. I do see this. The Four of Pentacles, it is a lot of that energy. You might actually want to stay, but at the end of it, you know you're going to miss it a bit, but it's the end of the cycle. You're going to know when your time to leave is. So, oddly enough, the question isn't about is it worth it. The question is like, the difficulty behind saying goodbye to it. I think you're going to absolutely love this job. I think, yeah, it's going to be a place where you feel like the Empress. You're going to see these situations. You're going to see how communication really works. Here it is. That final one. This is the card of your thoughts becoming your reality. You are a king of your communication. You are a king of manifesting what you deserve, what you desire. This is the opposite of what I know from your circumstances have taught you. And I'll leave it at that. But basically, these are going to be people who I am seeing this deceptive energy is more like you'll see some patterns from what you've experienced, but you are going to see much more the reason that, like, how it's much more reasonable that these people have these issues, and you're going to learn, regardless of severity, you don't deserve to be treated any less than you deserve to be treated. You deserve to be treated like an empress, and it doesn't matter the circumstances, the connection, if it's family or friend, pretty much. You're going to learn that. It's going to teach you a lot, and I think you're going to be able to apply it with your family, with your other situations that it's been difficult to do that with. So I think that's a big component of what these friends are going to teach you. So with that in mind, I think it's going to be very different. Like what they're going to be doing, it's going to be less severe than what you're already used to. It's kind of just going to be like not like babysitting, but like, you know how like you can, if there's a problem from a kid, you're like, okay, this is a kid. You know, it's like, this is a different person. This is not like family members who've created this like grasp on you where you feel conditioned and your mind gets warped, you know? These are going to be people that don't do that to you, so you can see these challenges that are the same as what you experience through a much more refreshing lens. I hope that made sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a little too specific.
I'm sorry. That's the message that just comes out.
I just meant what you said at the end.
I don't remember anymore.
It's okay.
I don't think any of your family knows about my channel.
They all know about your channel.
That's okay. I love you guys! If you guys see this video, and I hope these messages might resonate with you guys out there. The video did not die, so I think this is meant to be. Keep in mind, like, while it is specific, I think if people resonate with this, and since you know what you've gone through, I think it's important that other people hear this too.
Yeah.
If they resonate.
Can I actually add something else to the timeline?
Definitely.
Just because I do think there's another way to look at it. It's very similar to how you read it, but...
Go for it. Go for it.
I just know it's a pattern with everyone in my family that they're very career-driven in a way that I'm not generally. And they tend to, like, give and give and give and, like, put themselves, like, overextend themselves in their work. Mm-hmm. And I kind of feel like this timeline is almost like you're going to catch that bug and you're going to overextend yourself and do too much. But you're going to learn, like, to stop doing that and to just, like, respect cycle. Yourself. Yeah.
I see that vibe. I feel that. Yeah. You have any other...
I think that was it. And I feel like it was nice to share that just because, like, someone else could experience the same thing. Yeah, there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think that's it.
Alright, and so I don't want this video to die, so sending lots of love and light. I hope this resonates with someone out there. Yeah. So that's my final goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.
Take care. Bye, guys.